originally from SAT Practice Test 1. It says, in the given equation, c is a constant. The equation has no real solutions if c is greater than n. What is the least possible value of n? So first, let's think about what's happening here. So one way to help us consider this problem is to look at the quadratic equation. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And I want to draw your attention to one part called the discriminant. Here I can put that in a text box. Discriminant. Make it a little bigger. So that part is a portion of the quadratic equation. It's this, b squared minus 4ac. What I want you to notice is it's under a square root. That matters because if it's negative, that means that this equation can't exist anymore, at least not on the Cartesian real plane. So as the bigger c gets in relation to b, the closer you'll get to the point where you're subtracting a really big number from a fixed positive quantity, so you'll get something negative under the square root. That's the limiting factor that we'll be looking at here for this particular question. So we can write an equation to say that b squared, that when this is true, right, when there are no solutions, it's when b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, right? So that can help us solve for what n is. And we can get the values of b and a from this problem above. So negative 34 quantity squared minus 4c, because a is 1, and I said that while I wrote it, minus 4c, because a is equal to 1, is less than 0, and we don't know what c is yet. So we could say that negative 4c is less than negative 34. Actually, I'm going to do this more efficiently. I'm going to add 4c to both sides. I'm going to say negative 34 squared is less than 4c. And I'm going to say c is greater than negative 34 quantity squared divided by 4. So if we plug this into a calculator, you can see that c is greater than 289. If you want to check this work, you can plug it into Desmos, and you can see that you can add a slider, but you can see that based on whatever you plug in for c, the parabola will exist, or it won't. Using the discriminant, as we did above, we can see where that edge case is and when this is no longer possible.